Football is a sport that is a very close example to what life is like. Football and life have many similarities. That's the reason why a lot of coaches talk about football being an excellent step in you getting ready for the game of life. And that's the game that you really want to win at. And that's the game of life. Some of the similarities are football season, when players first come into practice early in the month of August, the season seems like it'll never get there. That first 3 weeks of practice seems like an eternity. Football is a unique sport. Unless you've ever been part of a football team, you don't know what it's like to wear that jersey down the hall on Friday and into the pep rally. And all the little kids seem to just idolize you and look up to you. You don't know what it's like to run out on that field on Friday night when those lights are on. It is a unique sport simply because of the sacrifices and the work and the blood, sweat, and tears that it takes in the course of a football season in order to be successful. But all of a sudden, you play your first game. And before you know it, the seniors are playing at homecoming, and then this season is over. The same is very true for life. When you're young, all of a sudden you seem like you'll never be old enough to get into high school. It seems like that time stands still to some degree. Then you get into elementary school, then junior high. Then you never think that you'll ever reach that magic birthday age of 16 so you can get you a car and to ride around with your friends. Then you get tired of high school and you're ready to graduate. It seems like that senior year just never gets there until all of a sudden now you're seniors and you graduate. But from that point on in life, it seems like that time all of a sudden travels at light speed. Before you know it, you're married, having kids. Then you have some of your friends begin to pass away. Football and life are very similar. Is that there's many ups and downs during the course of both. There's a lot of disappointment, a lot of success, a lot of hard times, a lot of good times, a lot of rewards, punishments for when you make mistakes. Sometimes can be costly. Another thing is there's times in your life and then in the course of the football season that you really don't want to remember and you want to forget. But most of all, the memories that you receive from both that you'll cherish for the rest of your life. Football players and the football team is a source of community pride, school pride. When the football team does well, the whole community seems to jump on the bandwagon. School runs perfect because everybody can't wait to go to those football games on Friday night. So it is an important sport. But the biggest thing that football is, it is a source to teach lessons of life. And it is very true in the work ethic that you have to put forth and to be successful. Most of all is the unity that the team, when they come together, they become one big family, one big group of brothers. I'd like to say to my seniors, you never thought this day would come. You never thought that all of a sudden it would be your senior year. Now you've only got a few Friday nights left that are guaranteed for you. But that's one thing that I want to talk to you about. There's no guarantees in life. There's no guarantees in football. You never know when that next play, it may be your last. And you never know in life that the next day may not never come for you. You should make sure that you're always prepared and always focused and ready for the next step in life or eternity. So when you play the game of football or the game of life, whether you play for your community, your father, or your team, or your brothers, or your family, or yourself, you just got to make sure that you play with no regrets, that you play full speed, and you do it the best that you can, because you never know when your last play may come. God bless.